So, remember like 10 years ago or so on American Idol, there was this guy, he had gray hair. I can't remember his name. And he would sing all the old soul classics. He'd do Stevie Wonder, Luther Vandross, Otis Redding, and he killed it. He had that great gravelly, just soul voice. And he'd call his fan base, he called them the Soul Patrol. He'd be like, Soul Patrol! Soul Patrol, get out there and vote. I got the Troll Patrol. Roll the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Will Drum for Food, the show where I talk about whatever it is I feel like talking about, and I drink coffee, and I used to say over-caffeinated man because I am a little over-caffeinated sometimes. I like my coffee, man. It's funny is I quit smoking 8-9 years ago. I was a pretty heavy smoker. I was a 2-pack a day smoker. And when I quit smoking, I always liked my coffee. But when I quit smoking, I quit cold turkey too. I didn't do any of that Chantix crap. I did it the man's way. I quit cold turkey and just yelled at everybody for 3 days. But what I really discovered was I was a real joy to be around too. I was just a real treat. It was a real treat to be around me for those 3 days. But what I discovered is I like my coffee. So I went from 2 packs a day of cigarettes to, a good, healthy, coffee habit. And I've said to my doctor, I don't smoke, I don't really drink that much. I'm not a big drinker. I like coffee. I'm not giving up my coffee. I'm not. So I'll just take the repercussions that go along with that. Anyways, hi, how's everybody doing? So, I'm a little jacked up right now. It's been an interesting week, a couple weeks so far for me. Actually, interesting month of January because I have been hit incredibly hard by trolls. It's just one troll under many fake names, and this troll is quite persistent, and I don't know what this person's end game is. I don't know what they think. They think you're going to get me to quit because I'm not. I've been called, some of the most just vile things, man. I've been called a loser, a wannabe, blah, the usual stuff, blah, blah, blah. Your kick drum sounds like crap. Hey, moron. My kick drum's actually a sample now. So it's actually somebody else's kick drum that sounds like crap that you think. A convict. I've been called a convict, a loser, a drug addict. Apparently I need to get my fix. I'm a drug addict now. I don't know. That's just people that know me. Yeah, Jeff was always that guy. When all the gigs, we'd have to pull him out of the bathroom because he'd have a needle stuck in one arm. And hey, every time that guy did so much blow, every time he'd fart, white powder would come out of his ass. That was not me. It's never been me. I'm not going to try to justify myself what I do and what I don't do. But it's just that people that know me know that's not me. I don't understand the end game. They're trying to get me to quit. They're not gonna. They use dislikes like a weapon. And here's the thing with the dislikes is, first of all, every time you leave a trolly comment, and I can't help myself, I respond to everyone. So I'll respond and I'll go back and forth for about a day. But here's the thing, you freaking idiot. Every time you log on to argue with me, you're watching my video. That's giving me watch time. And then every time you log on to leave a dislike, You leave that dislike, then you log on to another account, and then you say, there's like one or two ways they could be going about this. They could be buying dislikes, which I don't think is actually happening, at least for the last particular videos, because they come in a period over a period of time. I had one video where they all came at once, and actually they went away. So I think that person bought them. So this person either created a bunch of shade accounts, logs on, leaves a dislike, logs back off, clicks on another account, leaves a dislike. Well, doorknob, every time you do that, you're giving me a view. Every time you do that, you're giving me watch time. I don't get it. I don't understand what the point is. Like, are they trying to get me to quit? They're not. Oh, here's the worst insult too, was after Druggy Loser, and I had a pretty good comment back. It said, well, you better get back to work. I don't want to see you losing your job at the Rub and Tug. If you know what a Rub and Tug is. I thought that one was really funny, actually. It's a pretty good burn. But after I was called a Druggy Loser or something like that, I was called a 55-year-old man. That one hurt. That one hurt me deep down in my, right here, because I'm not 55. Do I look 55? I don't know, man. I look at some of the guys I went to school with. I think I'm doing okay compared to, like, some of them have obviously done better than me, but some of them have done a lot worse. You know, I wear glasses, my hair's falling out, but I've managed to keep the weight under 300 pounds. I don't have gray hair. I mean, from what hair I do have is actually my normal color, you know, so I don't think I look 55. I mean, that one hurt. Jeez, 55? Come on. I don't look 55. But enough of the negatives. On to the positive. And I do have to say, too, is if they're trying to get me to quit or stop making videos, it's not going to work. I don't do this for recognition. Of course, I consider recognition to be a byproduct of me putting out a good product or a bad product. Because what I do when I make these is I'm making a product. I'm trying to make the best product I can to put out for you people to watch and to enjoy. You know, and the thing is I'm making a product that's in a super oversaturated market, so you have to manage expectations. You have to manage expectations of what your actual viewership is going to be. Now, my best videos are not drum covers. My best videos are drum lessons and like how-to videos and reviews and things like that. Unboxing videos. Those are the videos I have that do the best. The videos that I have that do the worst are the drum covers, which coincidentally are the ones I enjoy making the most. And here's why I enjoy making them. I look at other drummers in the community that I consider to be the cream of the crop, okay? Either they're the cream of the crop, not necessarily, they might not be the cream of the crop as far as playing goes, but their video looks the best, or their video sounds the best, or they have certain aspects of their playing that I look at and I want to try to emulate. I look at somebody like Kelly left the greatest comment in the history of my YouTube channel ever. If you want to read it, go to my latest video, my latest cover video, which would be Power of Equality by the Chili Peppers. He left the funniest comment I've ever read in my life. It was hilarious. He was talking about foot drums and spirit notes, and you lose the drum key. It's so freaking funny. Go read that comment, and it's a direct response to the incredible amount of trolling I've been getting the past couple weeks. And for you people, once again, going back to the trolls, for you guys doing the trolls, you think you're being totally anonymous by this. You're not. You're not totally anonymous. A lot of people are watching this and taking note. Okay, once again, back to get away from that. So I do these to like strive to put out the best video I can. I either make I spend all this time mixing, like trying to make everything sound better. I try to position my lights, look at my lighting, look at my video looks, how I try to make everything just entertaining. I'm just trying to make everything is the best I can, you know? And the guys who are better than me, I don't look at them in a jealous way. I can look at somebody like Trey or Gimme Mo two guys that can absolutely wipe the floor with me as far as playing drums goes. These guys are freaking fantastic. But I look at what they do, I don't look at it as like a negative, like, hey, these guys are better than me. No, I don't look at it that way. I look at it like, I want to try to be like that. I use that to inspire. I use what they're doing to inspire me to be a better drummer. Like Trey can freaking rip as a drummer, and he can also, his stuff just sounds the best, you know? And he's one of the coolest guys you will ever meet, and I will get to that in a little bit. So I try to make, just to be better, you know? And that's, Jeremy's another one, man. Jeremy's got so much groove, and he just has this ability to play so laid back, just make everything move so nice. And he's another one. His drums, his videos look fantastic, and they sound fantastic. These are guys that have all inspired me to get better at what I do. And like when I drive home from work, I'll put on a playlist. I'll put on one of my playlists, and I'll listen to my drumming. Okay, all right, I have a tendency, and one thing I found, I've actually, because I spend so much time now listening to stuff that I've recorded, back in the old days when I was playing in bands, you record it, you record the song, and you listen to it in the mix down and everything, and you know, but you spend so much time trying to get the perfect part that when it comes, you put that to tape, and that's what goes out, you don't notice your normal tendencies as a player, because you took, like say you did 30 takes, you took one of those 30 and you use that to put on the record. Well, that 1 out of 30 is your best one, and it's going to have the least amount of your negative tendencies as a player. Whereas this, I just rip stuff and throw it out. You know, I'll do 3-4 runs through a song, sometimes not even that, sometimes 2, sometimes 1, and I'll just put it out. Because I'm just like, well, I'm not recording this, or I'm not selling this on an album or whatever. It's just a drum cover, you know? But I'm able to listen to my normal tendencies as a player because that's just how I play. That's how I play live. That's how I play when I do gigs. So I know, okay, over the years, since I started doing this, I started realizing that I have a tendency to really push my snare drum on my kick drum. I'm a constant in front of the beat player. And sometimes I rush stuff. I'm aware of that now. So I'm able to make adjustments. And that's because of doing this. It's because of being critical of myself. I guess that's what I'm getting at here. Is the best thing to come out of this whole thing these past couple of years is I've been able to look at myself as a drummer and see, okay, well, I'm not as good at this as I thought I was. You know, I need to work on this. That's what it is, man. So you get what you get out of it, what you put into it, and that's kind of what I've gotten out of it over the past couple of years. Some of you guys probably remember a couple of years ago, I used to do a live stream, and I would interview drummers live while you were watching it. It had all the problems of a live show. Logistically, it was a frickin' nightmare, and that's a big reason why I just quit doing it. It was too hard to make everything happen. There was always some kind of technical glitch where you guys couldn't hear the person I was interviewing, or there'd be like a weird feedback loop going. It was really hard, man. Live TV it's hard to do. It really is. I mean, there's a reason like why when at work, when we do like a webcast, it's some of the most stressful stuff we do, because you're dealing with technology and communication coming in and out, and that's just when bad things happen, you know? So I've decided I kind of miss doing that, and I think the last one of these I did, I did a premiere, and I kind of did it at a prime time hour so everybody could get on and watch. And there was about 6 or 7 of us that were just on there hanging out. Earl was there, Jay was there, I think Uzi was there, I think Sherry was there. There was just a few of us on, and we're just hanging out, we're just chatting and just having a blast. Just friends talking. I don't even think that many of us were just paying attention to the video. We were just hanging out, talking, and having a good time. And Earl and Jay both mentioned how much they miss that. On that note, kind of a major announcement here. It's not really a major announcement. I'm going to bring back the live show. I'm going to do it different though. So I'm going to call it Will Drum for Food live, recorded in front of a studio audience. Kind of like Laverne and Shirley. Remember Laverne and Shirley was live, but recorded live in front of a studio audience? Well, that's what I'm going to do, except I'm not going to record it live in front of an audience. You're just going to watch it live, and we're going to talk. By the way, Laverne and Shirley, it was... I didn't like that show. I know a lot of people, we're going to do it. Like, I thought Lenny and Squiggy were hilarious. We're going to make our dreams come true, doing it our way. I always liked Happy Days better, especially being from the Milwaukee area. Happy Days was the better of the two Milwaukee shows. Just was. I mean, if you ever get a chance, you come to Milwaukee, you got to go see the Bronze Fonz, which is probably one of the biggest tourist attractions in Milwaukee, which shows you how horrible tourism is in Milwaukee. Let's go take our picture with the Fonz. And he's life-size, so he's actually really short. Because Henry Winkler is actually a really little guy. So you put your arm around the Bronze Fonz and he like comes up to here. You might have to dodge some bullets heading down that way because Milwaukee is kind of, but they got a trolley. They got a trolley. The mayor decided he would rather spend money on a trolley than more police. So, and the trolley doesn't even go to the Bronze Fonz. That's the thing about it. All right, you don't want to hear about local politics. Live, record in front of a studio. That's what I'm getting back to. So, I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna do it over Skype or whatever, and then I'm gonna edit it. And I'm probably just gonna throw it up, not necessarily in a live stream, but maybe just as a premiere. I'm gonna do it in prime time so we can all hang out, we can talk, we can call each other names, whatever. We'll make a drinking game. Every time I say something stupid, you take a shot. Every time Jeff says something dumb, take a shot, or whatever. Or drink your coffee or your apple juice, whatever. The whole point of it is to get this community back rolling again and having some fun like we used to do. So my first guest was a guy I was just talking about. I'm proud to say that me and him have become pretty good friends just chatting over Messenger over the past year or so. And that's Trey B. Dude's a monster. We all know he's a monster. And we have the same like warped personality, so you may want to brace yourself for what's probably going to be said in this. I haven't recorded it yet. We haven't, I just brought it up to him yesterday and he said, yeah, totally up for it. So be on the lookout for that. That's it, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's do like we used to do in the old days. Talk to you guys later.